anytime you're dealing with parentheses in a problem, you have to keep in mind that the sign outside of the parentheses is the same as taking 1 times what's inside the parentheses. So if it's a plus sign outside, you're taking plus 1. But if it's a minus sign, you're taking minus 1 times everything in the parentheses. And then you have to distribute through the parentheses. So if it's just plus a plus b inside the parentheses where a plus b are numbers, you're going to be taking 1 times a, which is a, plus 1 times b, which is b. And that gives you what you'd have without parentheses. Now if you're taking a negative parentheses, and when there's a negative outside the parentheses, you're going to have to distribute this negative through the parentheses. And like I said, this is just like taking -1 times each one of these terms. So if you take -1 times a, you're going to get negative a. -1 times b is negative b. So without the parentheses, this right here will be equal to that. It's a common mistake to just say, alright, this is equal to, it's negative a plus b in parentheses, alright, this is equal to negative a plus b. That's wrong because you have to take the negative times the plus right here. If you have numbers inside the parentheses, you do the same thing. Take the -1 times the -5 and get 5. The -1 times the -4 times the 4, and you get -4. So 5 minus 4, and then 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Or, if you're working with numbers, you can evaluate inside the parentheses before taking it times this -1 operator outside the parentheses. So I could take -5 plus 4 and see that that is equal to -1. That's inside the parentheses. And I still have this -1 outside the parentheses. So I'll take that times the -1 and get 1.